Today we will continue solving exercise problems.
The next question is, obtain all the other zeros of this polynomial if two of its zeros are root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. So we need to obtain all the zeros of this polynomial. So how do we find how many zeros does this polynomial have? What is the degree of this polynomial? The degree is 4. Yes, if the degree is 4, how many zeros it has? Maximum of 4 zeros, right? He has already given us 2 zeros, right? They are minus root 5 by 3 and root 5 by 3. If we take these 2 zeros as alpha and beta, alpha is equals to root 5 by 3 and beta is equals to minus root 5 by 3. If alpha and beta are the zeros, what will be the factors? X minus alpha and x minus beta, right? So, if you substitute these alpha and beta values in this, you will get x minus root 5 by 3 x plus root 5 by 3. Yes, so this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b, which is a square minus b square. Yes, so this will be x square minus root 5 by 3 whole square. So root and square will get cancelled, which is x square minus 5 by 3. Okay, so we have got this polynomial. Let us take it as g of x. And let us take this polynomial as p of x. We will divide p of x with g of x and find the other two zeros. Let us divide these two polynomials. So we have taken this polynomial. We have taken this polynomial as g of x. This is g of x. And we have taken this polynomial as p of x. To divide these two polynomials, we will divide the first term of p of x, that is 3x power 4, with the first term of g of x, which is x square. You will get 3x square. Okay, 3x square you multiply with g of x, which is x square minus 5 by 3. Okay, that will be 3x power 4. Okay, so if you multiply 3x square and minus 5 by 3, that will be minus 5x square, right? Which is minus 5x square. So, 3x square, write it in the quotient and write the remaining two terms here. 3x power 4, do we have x cube term? No. So, let us take it as 0 minus 5x square. Now, subtract it. Minus sign, plus sign changes to minus and minus sign changes to plus. 3x power 4 minus 3x power 4 is 0. And then 6x cube, we will take it as it is, because 6x cube plus 0 is 6x cube only. This is plus 3x square, and let me take the two terms down, minus 10x minus 5. Okay, and then again we need to divide it. What's the first step? Divide 6x cube with x square. So you will get 6x and then multiply it with x square minus 5 by 3, which is your g of x. You will get 6x cube. This is 6x into minus 5 by 3 will be 3 ones and 3 twos, right? Which is minus 10x. Okay. So minus 10x. Let me take plus 6x in the q of x and write the remaining two terms here. 6x cube. Do we have x square term? No. So I'm just taking it as 0 minus 10x. You need to again subtract it. Plus sign changes to minus and minus sign changes to plus. 6x cube minus 6x cube will get cancelled. So 3x term, 3x square remains same, and minus 10x plus 10x also get cancelled, and let me get minus 5 down. Okay. So we need to again divide it, which is 3x square divided by x square, which is 3. You again multiply it with x square minus 5 by 3, which is your g of x, right? This is your g of x. You will get 3x square minus 3 into minus 5 by 3, which is minus 5, right? Which is minus 5. So minus 5. So let us take plus 3 in the quotient and write 3x square minus 5 here. Okay, when you subtract it, plus sign changes to minus and minus sign will become plus. 3x square minus 3x square will get cancelled. Minus 5 and plus 5 is also 0. So, we will get r of x is equals to 0. We have got r of x is equals to 0. And what is q of x? Q of x is 3x square plus 6x plus 3. See, if r of x is equals to 0, we know that g of x and q of x are the factors of p of x, right? Are the factors of p of x. Let us factorize q of x and find remaining two zeros. Okay. From the division algorithm, we know that p of x is equals to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Yes, what is g of x? G of x is x square minus 5 by 3. Right? And what is q of x into? What is q of x which we have got? 3x square plus 6x plus 3, and r of x is 0. Okay. Now let us factorize this q of x and find remaining two zeros. So how do we factorize? By splitting the middle term. So 3x square plus 6x plus 3. If you want to find the zeros of the polynomial, you will equate it to 0. Okay. And then by splitting the middle term, you will multiply 3 constant with the coefficient of x square, which is 9. And find all the factors of 9, which is 3 and 3. So when you multiply, you need to get 9. When you add them, you need to get 6, which is your middle term. Okay. So this is 3x square plus 3x plus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. So from the first two terms, if you take 3x common, from the first two terms, if you take 3x common, which is x plus 1. And from the next two terms, if you take plus 3 common, which is x plus 1 is equals to 0. So again here x plus 1 and x plus 1 are common. So x plus 1 and remaining term is 3x plus 3. Okay, is equals to 0. So therefore x plus 1 is equals to 0 and 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 1 and 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. 3x is equals to minus 3 and x is equals to minus 3 by 3, which is x is equals to minus 1. Okay. And x is equals to minus 1. So therefore, what are the zeros? Therefore, minus 1, minus 1, he has given us root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3 are the zeros of the given polynomial. So how many zeros did we get? We have got 4 zeros. Next problem. On dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, the quotient and remainder were x minus 2 and 2x plus 4. Okay, so this is the polynomial he has given. If we divide with a polynomial g of x, so he did not mention the polynomial g of x, right? So we need to find the polynomial g of x. When we divide this polynomial by the polynomial g of x, the quotient which we get is x minus 2 and the remainder is minus 2x plus 4. So if we take this polynomial as p of x, okay, so when you divide p of x with g of x, the remainder and the quotient is, what is the quotient? It is x minus 2 and the remainder is minus 2x plus 4. Okay, so we need to find g of x. We need to find g of x. Okay, so from the division algorithm, p of x is equals to g of x into q of x plus r of x. He has given us p of x, q of x and r of x, right? So we need to find g of x. If I take plus r of x to LHS, it will be minus r of x is equals to g of x into q of x. If I want g of x, I will send q of x to this side, right? G of x is equals to p of x minus r of x divided by q of x. Okay, so when you subtract these both and divide it with q of x, you will get g of x. Okay, so what is p of x? P of x is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. R of x is minus 2x plus 4. Okay, so when you subtract these both, this is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. This is plus 2x minus 4. Okay, which is x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. So this is your p of x minus r of x, right? This is your p of x minus r of x. We will divide it with q of x. What is q of x? Q of x is x minus 2. When you divide these both, you will get g of x. Okay, the quotient which you get is your g of x, right? Now let us divide. To divide, what is the first step? We will divide first term of p of x, which is x cube, with the x, right, which is x square. You will multiply it with x minus 2. You will get x cube minus 2x square. Okay, so take x square in the quotient and write remaining terms here, x cube minus 2x square. When you subtract it, plus sign will changes to minus and minus sign will changes to plus. X cube minus x cube will get cancelled. Minus 3x square plus 2x square is minus x square. I will get the terms down. Okay, and the next is minus x square divided by x, which is minus x right? Again, you need to multiply it with x minus 2. So we have taken the first term of x square, the first term of p of x, and divided by the first term of g of x. Okay? When you cancel, you will get minus x and then multiply it with g of x. Okay? The normal steps which we do for the polynomials. Okay? I will take minus x here. This is minus x, and if you multiply this both, minus x square plus 2x. So write the terms here, minus x square plus 2x. When you subtract it, minus term will become plus and plus term will become minus. Minus x square and plus x square term will get cancelled. This is plus x and I'll get minus 2 here. Again, we need to divide the first term of this with the first term of this, right? X by x, which is 1. 1 multiplied to x minus 2, which is your g of x. You will get x minus 2. So plus 1 in q of x and x minus 2 here. When you change the signs, when you subtract it, both the terms will get cancelled, right? So this is your r of x and this is q of x. Okay? So therefore, what is g of x? G of x is equals to x square minus x plus 1. This one, right? This is the g of x which we required. Okay?